Do you suffer from lower back pain and you want a new mattress that might help you out? Well, you clicked on the right video. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen. I am with CNET.com, and in today's video we have our list of the best beds that might help alleviate lower back pain and sciatica. This video is particularly difficult to put together. We did consult with a medical professional to help craft this list, but there are so many different reasons why people suffer from back pain that it's really hard to specifically figure out which bed's gonna work for you and your particular ailment. So I would recommend talking to a physician before making any huge changes. However, we do think any one of these beds might help at least make things feel better. If you find this video at all helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. And we have a lot of stuff in the description to help you with your mattress search, including any discounts we can find to help save you some money. Let's get into it by quickly covering the general policies you're gonna get with any one of these mattresses. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. All these beds are gonna ship to you for free. All of them will ship to you inside of a box, except for one. And once the mattress arrives at your door, this is when your trial period of at least 100 nights, usually longer, begins. So you get a little bit over 3 months to really sleep on the mattress and figure out if it does help you with your back pain. If you decide that it doesn't within the trial period, you can return it and get a full refund and try out a different one. There's only one mattress that charges you a small fee to return their bed, which we'll talk about, but it is a very risk-free way to try out a bunch of different beds, especially if you're really suffering with back pain and you're trying to figure out some kind of solution. But if you wind up keeping the bed, you like it, it helps with your back pain, you're looking at a 10-year warranty at minimum, often longer. So that's all the policy info. That is the minimum you should expect from any one of these beds. We'll have more information about it linked in the description. Before we get into the beds themselves, I do want to briefly touch on some of the reasons that a mattress can exacerbate or even cause back pain. More often than not, the reason that your mattress isn't good for you is because it's going to be too soft or too firm for your sleep style. So in general, side sleepers are looking for a softer mattress that helps cradle their pressure points and one that you sink into a little bit. If you're sleeping on your side on a very firm surface, your spine isn't necessarily going to be in a straight line, and that can cause back pain over time. The same goes for back and stomach sleepers sleeping on a bed that's too soft. If you are a back sleeper and your mattress is really soft, there's a good chance your hips and your trunk is gonna sink below the rest of your spine, which again, your spine won't be in a straight line. The same goes for back and stomach sleepers sleeping on a surface that is too soft for them. Since you carry the majority of your weight in the center of your body, if you're sleeping on a mattress that's too soft, there's a good chance the middle part of your body is gonna sink slightly below the rest of your spine, which means it's not in a neutral alignment anymore. This is not a hard and fast rule, and it's a very basic overview of how a mattress can make back pain worse or even cause back pain. There might be way more reasons why you have back pain specifically, but it's just one thing to keep in mind when you're shopping for a mattress is identifying your primary sleep style and then finding a mattress that fits it. Let's just get into the beds now, and we're gonna start with the Saatva Classic, which is one of our favorite beds. It winds up on a ton of best lists for a lot of reasons. One of them being it's super supportive and I think will help with back pain. So the Saatva Classic actually uses 2 layers of coils, inner springs at the very bottom, and then a thin layer of pocketed coils, and it has more of a traditional inner spring feel. I think most people will be familiar with how the Saatva Classic mattress feels and should be able to get by on it, unless you're looking for something totally different. And it comes in 3 different firmness options, so you should be able to find the right one for you and your sleep style. So it has a plush model, which is closer to a medium. That should work for side sleepers and pretty much any sleeping position, especially combo sleepers. That luxury firm is going to be a nice option for back, stomach, and combo sleepers. Then that firm model is truly firm. It's one of the firmest things I've ever laid down on, and that is going to be a great option for someone looking for as little give in their mattress as possible. Saatva does the policies a little bit differently. Instead of shipping to you in a box, they actually ship it with something called white glove delivery. This means a local delivery team is going to show up with the mattress full size, do all the setup for you, and even take away your old mattress if you want them to. Consequently, because they spend a bit more getting the mattress to you, if you wind up returning it, you're looking at a $99 transportation fee. When it comes to pricing, a queen size Saatva should retail for around $1,600 after discount, which in our opinion makes it an extremely good value for how supportive and luxurious it is. As long as you find the model that works best for your sleep style, I think it should help with back pain given how supportive it is. The next mattress we're going to talk about is actually a couple of mattresses from Amerisleep. Amerisleep is pretty interesting in that they offer many different mattress models. They have AS1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the thing to know about these numbers is that if the number is low, the mattress is going to be affordable and very firm. If the number is high, it's going to be more expensive and very soft, with AS3 being right in the middle. So depending on your sleep style, maybe you are a back sleeper, you want something really soft, you have the AS1, the AS2 to choose from. Or if you are a side sleeper, you have the AS4 and 5 to choose from. Or if you just want something right in the middle, you have that as well. So if you do suffer from back pain and you want something firmer, I think the AS2 is probably going to be your best bet. And one nice thing about the AS2, 3, and 5 is that you can spend up to get them with coils, so they'll be supportive even for heavier body types. No matter which Amerisleep mattress you end up going with, you're going to be getting more of a responsive memory foam feel. The memory foam they use in their beds, they call BioPure memory foam. It's actually partially plant-based, and it's much more responsive than a classic memory foam mattress. So you still get that nice body-conforming quality, and it's going to be easier to rotate between sleeping positions. You just have a lot of versatility with the Amerisleep lineup of beds, as long as you're all right with having a memory foam feel in your mattress. And speaking of memory foam, we have some beds from Nectar. We're going to talk about the Nectar Flagship and the Nectar Premier. You're going to be getting that classic dense memory foam feel on both the Nectar Original and the Nectar Premier. You're going to sink into it, and it's going to conform to your body's shape. And if you try to rotate between sleeping positions, it's not really going to snap back into its shape very quickly. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of this classic memory foam feel, but a lot of sleepers out there really like it because you kind of nestle into the mattress, and it can almost deter you from tossing and turning because of how slowly the mattress responds when you relieve pressure from it. So as long as you're looking for something like that, Nectar is one of the better options you can find online. When it comes to firmness, we found the original Nectar to be around a medium firm, so a nice option for back, stomach, and combo sleepers, although not really combo sleepers because of how difficult it is to rotate. But the Nectar Premier is going to be quite a bit softer at around a medium, so you have some decent options with Nectar. And Nectar is one of the most popular online mattress brands, in large part because they are pretty affordable. After discount for the original, you should expect to pay somewhere between $800 and $900 depending on the time of year. They are kind of sporadic with their discounts. They change them up quite a bit, so make sure you look in the description for what's current on Nectar. The Nectar Premier is going to be around $1,200 as of when I'm recording this video. Plus, they usually throw in a bunch of free extras like sheets and pillows, which is always nice, so you can kind of upgrade your whole bedroom setup in one go. Next up on the list, we're going to talk about one of my personal favorite mattresses. It's actually the mattress that I sleep on right now, and that's going to be the Purple Hybrid Premier 3. So Purple as a brand makes several different mattress options. They have the original Purple, the Purple Plus, Purple Hybrid, and 2 versions of the Purple Hybrid Premier. And the big thing you need to know about Purple is their special top layer. They call it the Gel Flex Grid, and it's made of a material called hyperelastic polymer. It's very similar to what you might find in a Dr. Scholl's insole, only the size of an entire mattress. This stuff is really squishy, stretchy, and responsive, and it gives all the Purple beds a very unique gel-like feel. It's honestly really hard to describe the feel of a Purple mattress because I am guessing it's gonna be unlike anything you've ever tried on a mattress. I know when I first laid down on a Purple bed, it felt really strange, but in a good way. So with Purple Hybrid Premier 3-inch, you're getting 3 inches of that hyperelastic polymer as opposed to 2 inches on the original, the Plus, and the regular Hybrid. This just kind of intensifies the Purple feel that you get from the other beds on the 3 and even more on the 4. One thing that I think makes this compelling for people with back pain is that the hyperelastic polymer material does a really nice job at conforming to your body's shape. And it's going to be really responsive. So you almost get some of the benefits of memory foam in that it's conforming, but you get that nice responsiveness as well, which is something that I really like. And one nice thing about Purple as well is that because it's laid out in a grid format, you have a ton of airflow in these mattresses, so they do a nice job at sleeping temperature neutral. I would say the biggest downside for Purple and this mattress specifically is that they are a more expensive brand. For the Hybrid Premier 3, you're looking at about $3,000 before any discounts, and Purple is less consistent with their discounts than some other brands. You can also check out the Purple Original. That is a much more affordable bed, but you just won't be getting as much of that Gel Flex Grid material, which is what makes the bed so special. The next bed we need to talk about is Helix Plus, which is our pick for the best mattress for heavy people who suffer from back pain. Now, this is not in Helix's normal lineup of beds. It's not one of their core models. It's not one of their luxe models. It's kind of by itself. but we think it's fantastic. It has a very accommodating feel, soft and neutral. I think most people are gonna like it. Now, the firmness of this bed can be kind of hard to pin down because firmness is an overall subjective thing. I'm roughly 210 pounds, which makes me above average when it comes to weight. And so if you're heavier than me or about the same weight as me, you'll generally feel beds to be a bit softer than someone who weighs somewhere around 130 pounds. So just keep that in mind for all these beds and for this mattress specifically, because it has extra reinforced coils and super durable foams to support heavier body types. So it's gonna be a bit firmer for the average person, but somewhere around a medium for its target demographic. But in terms of beds that are very accommodating with their feel, super comfortable, and extra supportive, the Helix Plus is one of the best options you can buy online. Next up on the list, we're gonna talk about our pick for the best cooling mattress for back pain, and that's gonna be the GhostBed Flex. This is a lesser known bed. They are much more well known for their GhostBed Luxe or their GhostBed Original, but we really like this bed. It has more of a responsive memory foam feel because it has coils, and it is very cool to the touch. Not quite as cool as something like the GhostBed Luxe. That's one of the coolest beds we've tested, but I think it'll do a really nice job at helping you sleep cooler throughout the night. When it comes to firmness, it's right between a medium and a medium firm on our scale, which makes it a nice option for all sleeper types, probably best for back and stomach sleepers. Overall, the GhostBed Flex fits a really nice niche because there aren't that many hybrid beds that use memory foam that actually feel like memory foam. Plus, the addition of those cooling factors makes it a really compelling option. And after discount, you're looking at about $1,600, which puts it in a pretty competitive pricing tier with beds like Saatva and WinkBed. And then last up on the list, this is what I'm calling the editor's pick for this video, and that is gonna be the Casper Wave mattress, this one right behind me. Although the Casper Wave is one of the more expensive beds you can buy online, there is a good reason for it. This bed features what they call Zone Support Max, and essentially what Zone Support is the bed is divided into separate sections with slightly varying levels of firmness to help keep your spine in a more neutral alignment while you sleep and help alleviate back pain. So on this mattress, it's a bit firmer in the center where you carry the majority of your body weight, and then a bit softer on the outer edges. So if you're looking for something really targeted to help with back pain, I think the Casper Wave is one of the best options. At one point, it was actually endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association for how well it can help alleviate some back pain. Now you're gonna be getting a very comfortable soft neutral foam feel on the Casper Wave. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree that it's not comfortable, and it's gonna be around a medium on the firmness scale, so it should work pretty well for all sleeper types. Again, like I mentioned, this bed is quite expensive. The MSRP is gonna be around $2,700 for a queen, and you might be able to save some money depending on what discounts they're running throughout the year, so make sure you look down below in the description for that. I do wanna reiterate that back pain can be caused by so many different factors, and it can be a lot more than just your mattress. However, I do think any one of these beds should provide you some relief, or hopefully even more than that. But which one of these beds would you choose? Write us down below in the comments. We'd love to get your thoughts. And if you have any additional questions, put them in there as well. We'll do our best to answer them. If you found this video at all helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. We have a ton of stuff to help you with your mattress search, and you don't want to miss it. But that's enough for me. This is Owen from CNET Home. I'll see you in the next one.